Welcome to TAPIT Worldwide, the world's finest job hunting information service. It's a remarkable breakthrough that makes it much easier for you to get a new position between $40,000 to $300,000 plus. Here's why. Everyone knows job hunting can be a long process full of strain and worry, but now TAPIT Worldwide can eliminate all of that. In fact, when you have access to this powerful job hunting information service, you'll literally have everything you need to find a great new job right at your fingertips. Why have people called TAPIT the world's fastest way to find the right new job? First, you'll get instant access to 97% of all openings that are advertised anywhere or available anywhere on the internet, and you'll have them all in one place. This can save you weeks and months of time. Second, you'll get daily leads to emerging jobs, hot tips about places where openings may soon be available. Third, with TAPIT, you won't need contacts because we instantly put at your fingertips all the US and worldwide contacts you'll ever need, including the right employers for you, the right growth firms for you, and even the right recruiters, venture capitalists, and board members you might wish to contact. Fourth, TAPIT equips you with outstanding new style resumes and letters that can produce far more calls than any of the resumes you may have used in the past. Fifth, TAPIT can create and host a personal marketing website that can make your search a lot easier and faster. Sixth, with TAPIT, you'll see how easy it is to have your credentials placed for you with all your best prospects. Seventh, TAPIT gets you all the latest job hunting ideas and strategies, the ones that work best today. So to summarize, TAPIT means you can get far more interviews, as well as more offers and better offers, and you can save yourself weeks or months of time. Here's the best part. TAPIT's very affordable. View it now and take your first step on an exciting journey to your next career position.
Welcome to a very special place, a new and better solution for handling your outplacement needs, one that is much more affordable. I'm speaking of a remarkable new generation service, the world's first job market access center. There's nothing like it anywhere in the world. For the first time, for the people you outplace, it genuinely takes much of the stress and anxiety out of having to look for a job. And it makes it possible for people to find new jobs in a fraction of the time that it might otherwise take. We'll now share some highlights of this revolutionary and exciting breakthrough. Let's briefly look at our menu bars. First, you'll see Getting Started, where people find simple instructions on how to get the most out of this marvelous site. Next, you'll see My Account, where we set people's preferred industries, locations, and job titles of interest, so we can email them leads and openings daily. Here's where they'll find our career history profiles for organizing everything that's marketable about them. Through our Marketability Profile section, they can also complete a marketability checklist, hit Complete Evaluation, and instantly download an extensive report comparing them to others at their income level. It will help lift and expand their marketability. Next is our Knowledge Center, where people can select from 60 short videos and articles on the latest and most advanced job hunting ideas. Our Knowledge Center is a truly amazing place, as everything people could ever want to know about how to change jobs is right at their fingertips as often as they need it. Let's take a few seconds and click through just part of what's available. How to change industries. Selling transferable skills. How to get a job created. How to make direct contact with employers. How to get maximum response from recruiters. And projecting the right image. Our resume menu comes next. Here people will learn about the new style resumes that are producing dramatic results. They'll be able to copy from our outstanding samples that worked for others, or we can professionally write them for them. Next is our letters menu. Using powerful marketing letters can make a difference for people at all income levels. Again, they'll be able to use great samples, or we can professionally create all letters they might need. On the Your Website menu, they'll learn about new marketing websites that can make job hunting much faster. From the more than 30,000 websites we've created, they can review hundreds of outstanding designs we've done, impressive sites which produced great results. Linking people to a great website featuring an A+ resume will be a remarkably easier way for them to get the right interviews. If you'd like, we can create their marketing website in a matter of days. The openings menu comes next, where people will find all the openings they'll ever need, including openings in 1,600 newspapers, 1,200 trade magazines, on 2,000 job boards, and on 250,000 employer websites. It may seem incredible, but they'll get instant access to 97% of all advertised openings and those appearing on the internet. With 1,000 times more possibilities, they won't need to look anywhere else. Now, trade magazines are a very good source for professional openings from $40,000 to $150,000. Here they simply choose the industry they're interested in. In this case, we'll go to advertising, media, publishing, and entertainment. When they hit the search button, they'll see it takes them to a list of about 100 magazines in this field. Next, let's look on Adweek, where they can either review the current edition or search their jobs. In this case, we'll search for account executives in the New York area, and you can see the jobs we found. Let's take you to another example and talk about 2,000 job boards. Many people are surprised to learn there are a lot more job boards than just Monster and Career Builder. For example, if they'd like to search for scientific openings, they'd select 104 scientific boards. Then they go directly to review their openings, post a resume, set agents to receive daily openings, or review the entire website of any of these job boards. Now, our section on openings is incredibly vast, so let's next go to 250,000 employer sites. Here they'll see several ways to instantly access openings that may be right for them. As an example, we'll go to search Forbes Best Small Firms. If they were looking for jobs in California, they simply check the small box that selects Only show those with online openings, and when they hit the search button, they'd instantly see the selections they requested. Again, they could review their website or their openings. Here's another example. Assume a person wanted to be with a fast-growing company in Texas. Now go to search the Inc. 500 and select Texas. Next, they'd indicate that they only wanted to show those with online openings. Then hit search, and they'll instantly have Inc. 500's fastest-growing firms in Texas and lots of them to review. If they have openings on their website, the letter O appears in the blue circle. Everyone knows having good connections can be huge. Now, when people click on Contacts, the first thing they'll see is all the ways they can instantly pinpoint the connections who might have opportunities for them. In total, they'll be able to select from among millions of employers worldwide and quickly get to the growth firms or other employers in places of interest and to the decision maker who should see their resume. It gives them an absolutely phenomenal advantage. What's more, if they'd like to access recruiters, they'll be able to search 3,500 web recruiters, as well as premier recruiters, recruiters by state, and more than 10,000 by specialties. In addition, if they're interested in connecting with venture capitalists who can refer them to startups and small companies in which they've invested, they'll have all their contact information as well. Let's show you one more example. Let's say a person is an architect and wanted to search a number of metro areas for employers to contact. If their first choice was Atlanta, they just select architectural firms in Atlanta. When they hit the search button, they'll instantly receive a list of all the major firms and the name of their president. Before we go further, let me introduce you to one of the great features of our Job Market Access Center. I'm referring to the dozens of short videos, 30 to 60 seconds in length, that give people a quick summary and tell them what's in every key section of our remarkable website. It's sort of like having 30 different specialists available to brief them on the benefits of any section of interest. So let's play our brief introduction to our section on finding leads to private jobs.
Thousands of job seekers have won good jobs by paying attention to events in the news about businesses. It's common sense, of course, that if a company's expanding or posting record profits, bringing out new products, or relocating to your area, chances are they'll also be looking to hire good people in many areas and at all levels. The problem for most people has been they can't easily find this kind of news that signals emerging jobs. Well, that's no problem for you now, because here we can put at your fingertips news items like this every day, streaming them to you as they're issued, and they'll be sorted to the locations and industries you're interested in. So whether your search is local, regional, national, or global, you can dramatically increase your exposure and tap into developing situations before there's any competition. Connecting with private openings, when you have so many leads to review, can give you an enormous advantage.
Our Leads menu gives people an incredible edge in another way. Now each of these sections is a little different, but let's click on Global Super Search. Here they can select any country, any major industry, or key events of interest to them, and immediately bring up information that meets their request. Here they can instantly learn about where jobs may be privately available but not yet released. From the more than 25,000 leads we receive by satellite every day, we'll be emailing them daily leads. But as you see from our menu, this also gives them other sources globally. Our three menus on openings, contacts, and leads give them a remarkable gateway directly into the job market at any income level. It's the world's first site to be able to do this. Our interviewing menu covers everything people need to maximize their skills and will help make sure they're totally comfortable and at their best, and that they come out number one among the other good candidates under consideration. So let's play our 30-second video explaining our interviewing section.
People used to think that being good at interviewing was simply a matter of being ready to answer a lot of questions. But today, much more has to happen if you want to win an offer. Here you'll learn the basic things that have to happen and how you can do it. With our proven system, you'll learn how to build personal chemistry in a matter of minutes, how to read and respond to different personalities, how to answer difficult questions, and how to tell impressive stories that people will remember. Since there are 5 to 7 good finalists interviewing for most positions, all these principles will make sure you are at your best every time.
And our negotiation menu will equip people with our remarkable 7-step system for lifting their offers by 10 to 30% more, and sometimes getting signing bonuses. Let's go back to the navigation menu once again. In this case, click on Offer Letters Others Have Received. We'll scroll through some of these letters from clients of ours. Naturally, their personal information has been deleted. Here's how a quick review of these offer letters can help. After people receive an offer, they just scroll to the income range that interests them and select a category. It could be $40,000 to $59,000, or $100,000 to $125,000, or a category above $200,000. So let's select $100,000 to $125,000, and they can scroll to review offer letters received by others at that level. We found that people like to see the details on what others are getting at their income level. The next menu is Market Intelligence, where people will get insider information on employers, industry trends, and backgrounds of executives. This is a great way of getting informed, so they'll always be at their best in interviews. To help better understand this section, let's play our video explaining our Market Intelligence section.
It's a fact. When you know a lot about an employer, interviewers are impressed, and you stand a much better chance of winning an offer. Here are some advantages of this section. When you click on In-Depth Business Intelligence, you'll have a lot of information that will give you an inside track. What you can learn goes far beyond just employer information. You can also get background information on key executives who might be interviewing you. Just as helpful, you can quickly learn a lot about industry trends and issues, so you'll be fully prepared when you go into an interview. You can even search stock exchanges and industry insider publications, which will help you come across as more informed and interested than others.
Special situations will connect people to a lot of key information to speed their search, while offering special help for educators, military officers, those who find themselves unemployed, Wall Street professionals, former entrepreneurs, and people with age concerns. If they were looking to start a business, here they'll also be able to find just about anything they need, especially if they're interested in franchising. For example, franchise attorneys, lending sources, international franchises, top franchises for women or minorities, affordable franchises, home-based franchises, fast-growing franchises, and more. Our international menu is just for those seeking jobs worldwide. And here our capabilities cover those looking for situations in all major countries, including Australia, Canada, China, and dozens of others. Let's play our brief video explaining how we can help people interested in finding jobs in other countries.
If you are seeking a position outside the U.S., here you'll find a range of helpful contacts and information. Access to major job boards and newspaper job ads for most countries are just a click away. You can also access sites that will help you cope with all the personal, regulatory, and safety issues facing those who move to other countries. These include sites on the logistics of moving overseas, informative U.S. State Department sites, as well as sites with plenty of good advice and guidance on money and finance. You'll also have the benefit of making contact with a variety of support areas for expatriates. Having all this contact information and guidance will help give you much greater exposure to opportunities around the globe. And once you've won an offer, the wealth of information on moving and working abroad will help make your transition as easy as possible.
Here's another important consideration. Anywhere people go on this site, they'll also see our toll-free 800 number and email, so they can call or email and get any questions answered. What's more, through our affiliation with Google, they can quickly search our site for anything they're looking for example, handling references, and it will quickly link them to what they want. So let's recap. Our Worldwide Job Market Access Center is the result of years of work and an investment of millions of dollars. It's a gateway to the marketplace and the openings, leads, and contacts people need. For people you outplace, it takes most, if not all, of the anxiety and stress out of looking for a job. And it makes it remarkably easy for people to have superior resumes and letters. And with all the openings, leads, and contacts they'll have, they can be instantly busy at distributing their materials to the right decision makers. The bottom line is that it allows people at all income levels to cut their job hunting time by up to 80% and more. What's more, it's also an instant source for all the advice they might need, allowing them to build their confidence about job hunting to an entirely new level. Our Worldwide Job Market Access Center is a revolutionary new generation service and the world's fastest way to get the right new job. With this at people's fingertips, they simply won't need anything else. What's more, besides being better for everyone you outplace, it can help dramatically cut the budget you need to make available for outplacement. We invite you to have a private teleconference to review in depth just what this remarkable development can do for your organization. And we can add whatever else you might want for certain people. I'm speaking of highly professional services like the following: professionally writing their resumes, professionally writing any letters they might require, placing their credentials for them, providing continuous ongoing professional help, and more. As we said, there's nothing like it anywhere in the world. Simply call or email us today.